Hi, I'm Peter Haddock and I'm here at the Intermat press conference and with Bryan from Bobcat. Bryan, you're part of the One Tough Animal team that's going to be at Intermat, and Bobcat has gone through a whole new refresh of the brand. Lots and lots of new equipment that people are going to see for the first time in the Bobcat range at Intermat. Tell us first, though, about the big exciting thing that's just been at the Consumer Electronics Show in America, the Rogue X2. What's that all about? Because it really is an innovative product that you're going to see for the first time in Intermat, isn't it?
Yeah, the Rogue X2 is actually to bundle together all of Bobcat's newest innovations.
Yep.
And so we're going to be unveiling it for the first time in Europe at Intermat. Bundles together all our concepts, all different innovation concepts like connectivity, sustainability. We have autonomy. As you can see, it's built without a cabin. So we're intending for this to be a wheel loader that can be operated without a driver. At the moment, you're able to control it with the application that's called Max Control.
All right, okay.
And you're able to control it with your smartphone.
Yep.
It's also based on the same platform as our S7X and T7X, which means it's 100% electric. There's no ICE engine, no hydraulics. So that means no noise and no emissions. And it also uses our Bobcat Machine IQ telematic system.
And the thing about that is, you know, when you're talking about no hydraulics, you're talking, therefore, no hydraulic fluids. So you're talking about reduced maintenance costs and things like that as well when you're using products like that. I've seen them in action. We saw Baumer was the first time when we saw some of this innovation coming into the market. Now the Rogue X2 is taking all of that forward. And I think what really excites me about that is the ability to use a standard iPhone, which we're recording on right now, to actually control a machine, so you can get it in and out of places safely and you can work at a safe distance with some of these applications. Also indoors, of course, with it being electric. But there's far more to the range than just that product, isn't it? What are we going to see, and what is going to be surprising for people when they see the full range now that you've got for Bobcat?
We'll be seeing our new range of Rotary Telehandlers.
Yep.
We're launching 9 new Stage 5 models in Europe.
Wow.
And we've made some major improvements. For example, the cabin itself. It's a crane cab-inspired design. We've patented it.
Yeah.
There's nothing at the front, no covering, no cladding. So the windshield extends from ceiling to the floor of the cabin. And so that gives the operator full visibility, an ultra panoramic view, pretty much unrivaled in the industry. Dashboard's in the corner. The steering column is adjustable. You can push it, you can pull it, you can adjust the height so it gives you a better view, more space. So we're also really obsessed with operator comfort here at Bobcat. There's air conditioning, of course, and air filtration at 100%, all that fancy stuff. And we also move the cabin all the way to the front of the telehandler. And so it lines up with the stairs, which are also located at the front of the telehandler. And that means the driver can access the cabin with 3 or 4 steps.
And that makes it so much more impactful for somebody operating a machine like that. But when you're talking about rotary telehandler as well, you are, the whole point to it is that 360 rotation. And visibility with all of this sort of stuff is very, very important. Of course, I saw your transparent glass as well when we're looking at Baumer. And so, you know, those sort of technologies in the future coming through, but looking at design and the way in which you take out columns, you take out different areas which are going to affect the eyesight is really particularly important when you're looking at applications like that. When you're talking about the Bobcat range, though, there's a huge amount of products here, folks, that Bobcat have now introduced to the Bobcat lineup, known for all your compact equipment, the new telehandlers as well, but also we're seeing things like compressors and things like that now, which people normally wouldn't associate with Bobcat. So it's really becoming a suite of things, and the ground care sector is something you're now going heavily into as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Speaking about portable power, we actually incorporated Doosan Portable Power into our brand. We rebranded it, now it's Bobcat.
Yep.
We're going to be launching the most versatile air compressor in the industry. So this air compressor is versatile because it has the FlexAir system.
Tell me, what is that? FlexAir. So I haven't heard of that before.
So this technology allows the air compressor, allows you to adjust the air pressure within the compressor really precisely with increments of 0.1 bar across an entire range, whereas most air compressors in the market, you only have 2 or 3 options.
Yep.
With this new air compressor, the PA 12.7V, which stands for variable, by the way,
I get it.
The first air compressor with a variable air pressure that we're going to be releasing. This allows you to really precisely adjust the air pressure across an entire range.
And I think the thing about that is when you're adjusting to what pressure is actually needed, rather than just putting out more to cover the needs of whatever equipment you're powering, you're actually saving energy. You know, and you're being with that precision that you've got there, and so, but you're also making a unit a bit more flexible, so optimizing it for use with one or two different things. But then when it's needed for extra power, you've got that power range, haven't you?
Yeah, it has a really powerful generator. So going back on the its ability to vary the air pressure, that makes it a really ideal machine for stuff like sandblasting.
Yep.
You got pressure washing, concrete shooting. And it's also an ideal machine for infrastructure maintenance because it can power pretty much any pneumatic tool you can think of.
Right.
So you think about jackhammers, drills.
That's great. There's lots of different products that I'm seeing right in front of me here. From the
We're going to be showcasing very comprehensively the entire Bobcat portfolio at Intermat. So you're going to have at least one product of each category within each product family at Intermat.
Really looking forward to seeing all of the customers come to see the new rebrander. And of course, for me, the highlight when I'm popping on your stand is got to get my eyes on the Rogue X2. So great to see you, Bryan, and look forward to seeing the team at Intermat. Cheers.
Thank you, Peter.